Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of my F1 2013 1990s career. At the moment we are in Nürburgring in Germany and about to start the race session from second place. Nigel Mansell is in first. It's a bastard. 9. But we are going to go straight to race. Villeneuve is in third with Irvine in fourth. Prost is in fifth. So let's go straight to the race and try and ram Mansell off. Beat Mansell. And here we are, a nice sunny day in Germany, on the dirty side of the track for the start, but we're going to try and take Mansell on the first corner if we can. We know we've got the pace because we was just out of the actual points. We've got 15 laps to do, and we wait for the green light, and we are go. Mansell makes a bit of a slow start. We come down in first place. Got enough room to come over to the racing line, and we start to break down to the first corner. Mansell's trying to come around the outside. Also, Irvine, he's come actually into second place. It's all going clocked up as we come into the first sector here. But it's I who lead into the first lap. And Irvine is holding second place. Coulthard is in third, so really good start from him. He came down from like 5th, I think, or somewhere like that. But we are now starting to get a good lead over the rest of the pack. You know what, this legendary mode is really easy for those of you who want a bit of a challenge. Then it has to be on legendary mode, otherwise you are not going to have any competition whatsoever. And even if I am on legendary mode at the moment, and I am just zooming ahead from the rest. Braking hard down into the last corner. Bit wide, a bit too soon, or late rather, on the braking. And we have just got confirmation that there's going to be no bad weather, which is always a good thing. We are now going into the second lap, continuing to hold first. Same for Irvine and Coulthard. They're both holding on to their positions, ferociously fighting off the rest of the pack. Villeneuve has dropped down to 4th place. I'm presuming Mansell is in 5th. You just hear the cars on the other side of the track just zooming past as we come into the last sector. Coming down this long hill, around a bit of the flat, only to go uphill. You can use this to your advantage in the braking zone, but obviously everyone else will be as well. On to lap 3 now. Villeneuve is still holding on to 4th place, as we can see via the minimap. Coulthard is starting to hold back the rest of the pack just by looking at the mini-map there. The likes of Mansell and Villeneuve will be itching to get past. And we're drifting as we come out that corner, very nice. Was able to hold it. Oh, held it just about, fighting onto it with all her might. But Irvine is now basically 5 seconds behind. Drift around that corner like a boss. Had a few goes at trying to get to the apex on that corner there. Had to come back out and in. Irvine is starting to close the gap, I think, via the mini-map. But yes, he is now 4 seconds behind. He's knocked off almost a whole second. I don't know what happened to our lap. It's probably that first corner where we was drifting a bit. Struggling to fight the car onto the track there as we come through the second sector, or the first sector should I say. Still got +2 lots of fuel, which is good. +1 now that I said that. It would do, wouldn't it? But this is 1.2 seconds faster than the pace currently. We've just blitzed the time once again. Currently increasing our lead to 5.9 seconds, so we're going well. This is going extremely well. I just love this circuit. I love most circuits, let's be honest. I don't really like the new circuits like Singapore and Korea, India. I don't really like those, but it's probably because I haven't had much practice on them, if I'm truly honest. In fact, I've never raced on India circuit yet. I've been too busy doing these ones because they're so much more fun. And into the pits we go. Got to make sure we don't crash, but also get as much performance out of the car as we can. Irvine is still in second with Coulthard still in third. Villeneuve is still in fourth. So nothing has changed in the pack whatsoever. But obviously the pit stops might spice things up a bit. So let's see what happens. Irvine goes through, goes in first place, but he also has to pit. The same goes for Villeneuve obviously, and Coulthard goes ahead.
Prime tyres to Mansell's car. Mansell is now running the primes.
A bit slippery on the way out there.
The guy behind has had a set of prime tyres fitted to the car. They're going for a longer stint by the looks of it. The car ahead is running the option tyre. We may have trouble closing the gap during this stint.
No, we won't. We'll be fine. Now we've got to push. But considering all the people ahead have to pit, I think I kind of safely can say that I'm going to win. What car ahead? I'm in first. Haha. Down all the gears coming into this sector. So left front rather. I think that seized for a tiny second there, but only for a tiny while. That shouldn't affect us too much. But are we going to do a faster lap? We are, not by much, but it's enough. Good lap as well. for the speed I'm coming through. We've got 18-second lead. Irvine still in second, but Villeneuve has gone up to third. This is going to be a good result for Williams today. Oh shit. Pushing it a bit too much. And it's a 133. Just trying to focus here at the moment.
There's a 20-second gap between you and the car behind. 20
Jesus.
seconds.
A whole 20 seconds between me and the next car, wow. But we are now lap 12 of 15. And so far it's going extremely well. Again. God, Codemasters, please make competitive AI for once. Hopefully they'll be in the 2014 game, but let's not get our hopes up, eh? I mean, yes, I understand the average person is not going to be very fast when it comes to racing games, but some people do it a lot, and they get very fast at doing circuits, and everyone knows that, you know, racing, if you get in the lead and you've got the fastest time, you're going to win. So please make faster AI. That's all we are. This isn't racing, this is just me trying to perfect my laps. I'm constantly looking at the time and the fuel load. And in fact I see it as a challenge to get the other cars behind me by more than 20 seconds. I mean, it's 22 seconds now to Irvine. But we still have plus 1 lap of fuel. There's 2 laps to go now. Not that long. Come on, car, give me a faster lap. No, still not fast enough. Come on, car. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Faster, baby.
Gap to car behind in 25 seconds.
Drifting there as we come to the last lap. Irvine still holding second with Villeneuve in third. So it's pretty much been an unchanged race at the moment. But we are 25 seconds ahead. I am basically Sebastian Vettel in his career. Because no one's able to challenge me, unfortunately. But last lap, coming down to the last corner, accelerating with a go out and across the line in Germany. He's weaving a bit, but he goes straight ahead anyway. And points his finger in the air with delight. Damon Hill with a 1:33.200, and we could have gone faster, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. So that is the end of that race. Nigel Mansell came fourth. We already know who the top three are because they were throughout the entire race. David Coulthard fell down to fifth with Michael Schumacher in sixth. Alain Prost in seventh. Ralph went into 12th. Oh my god! And Capelli in 11th. So that's the result for that race. And in regards to the Drivers' Championship, we are now 54 points ahead of Nigel Mansell, and Eddie Irvine is in third. So pretty much the same in regards to points. There's not really much that's changed, except we go 122 points ahead from Williams as opposed to 104. So we've pretty much got the constructors in the bag. The Drivers' Championship can still change drastically, as we found out in the 1980s career that I did. But this car, I'm getting along well with the Williams car at the moment, so I don't see why we should not win. But that's it for this episode, guys, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.